Alright, so this is the simple three-step formula that I've used with dozens of gyms all around the world to massively explode their sales. Now, I know what you're thinking, you're probably very skeptical, you're probably calling bullshit right away, and I understand that skepticism, believe me, but stick around, watch this whole video, and I guarantee you'll see why this works. So first of all, let's get started. So step one, essentially whenever a new prospect walks through their gym, you need to show them the value of your gym before you establish, or rather tell them any sort of pricing or anything like that. Because when you start off on the pricing, or when the prospect looks at the price of your website and then comes in, they're immediately thinking, oh, this is $100 a month or $100 a session, whatever it might be. Oh, is this worth it? I'm not sure. Instead, you need to show the prospect the value of your basically gym and the value of your service before you start basically going into any sort of pricing or anything like that. So how do you actually do this? First of all, whenever a new prospect walks through the gym, what I'd always do is I'd give them a tour, it doesn't have to be, 10 or 15 minutes. In fact, it shouldn't be that long. But essentially just walk them through the gym, show them everything, and just give them a quick, basically, introduction of, all the facilities and what they can expect. But then, importantly, you're going to want them to do a quick workout. Now, depending on what your gym is, this might be easy, this might be difficult. If you're a classes gym or a personal training gym, you can try and get a bit creative with this, maybe like a 15-minute session or something like that. But if you're just like a regular membership gym, you essentially just want to say, all right, if this is something you're interested in, come back with your workout gear. You can have a free workout on us. Just see if you like it. And if they ask about anything to do with prices or anything like that, just say, look, totally understand, but first I want to actually see if you like this gym before we even start discussing that. So, go home, whack on your workout gear, come back whenever you want, and we can get started. So assuming they come back with their workout gear, what they're going to want to do is you're just going to let them go away, have a quick workout, get their endorphins, pumping, get the blood rushing. And then at the end of their workout, you're going to say quite simply, hey, did you like the workout? 99% of people are obviously going to say yes. If any less than that are saying, oh, not quite for me, blah, blah, blah. That's a problem with your service that you're going to need to fix. But essentially, once they, have basically a taste for the service and a taste for the workout that they can, experience on a regular basis once they actually join your gym, human emotions are contagious. They're going to want to, experience more of this feel-good factor. And after that, after you've got their blood pumping, they have a taste for their service and they actually really like your service, then you're going to want to move on to what I call the consultation, which is step two. Now, next, once they've finished their workout, you essentially just want to invite them into a, private, just comfortable space. Ideally, just an enclosed room, could be your office, whatever it might be, but it's important that it's private because especially when it comes to sort of asking people what their goals are, a lot of people are self-conscious. A lot of people don't want to admit, say, for example, oh, look, I've really just let myself go over the Christmas period and I've put on too much weight and, I want help losing that weight. A lot of people, if they're just out in the open in the gym floor, aren't going to, volunteer those details. And it's important that they do volunteer those details because once you begin the consultation, you essentially want to find out what their goal is. For instance, let's just go with the example of losing weight because it's a fairly universal, basically example to use and you can just translate that to your own gym. But let's say John walks in and John, wants to lose weight. Essentially, what you then want to do is you want to position your service and your gym as the perfect solution to John's problem. So John walks in, John says, yeah, look, I want to lose weight, want to be a bit more mobile, blah, blah, blah. You'd say something along the lines of, John, I'm so glad you've said that because here at Oliver's Gym, we offer, just a 24/7 access to your gym. And on top of that, John, we also offer, in top of your membership, some nutritional coaching. So on top of you doing the work in the gym, John, and you being consistent at the gym, we're also going to make it super easy for you to be consistent at home because John, as I'm sure you're already aware, it's all great to, work out in a gym and be active. But at the end of the day, John, if you're going to want to lose this weight and you're going to want to become a healthier, better person, it's important that the nutrition matches your workout lifestyle. And this is also really important because when you phrase it like that, you can then start selling basically big and long-term packages, like 3 or 6 month packages. You can say something along the lines of, John, so you want to lose 20 pounds, correct? Okay, great. Now, look, John, I'm going to be honest with you. Me and my gym can absolutely help you do that, but you're not going to lose 20 pounds in 1 month, John. It's just not possible. So on top of that, John, what I'd recommend is if you sign up to our 6-month package, we'll waive the enrollment form, you'll get a big discount, you'll be given all of this, nutritional coaching and all this advice that we can give you along the way, John. And on top of that, you're also making a commitment to yourself, John, because like you said, you want to lose this weight, but it's not going to happen in a month's time. So Essentially, when you sort of position your service and your gym like this, not only does it make it really easy to sign up clients, but importantly, it also makes it really easy to sign clients up to long-term packages. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, oh, okay, sounds great. Signing people up to long packages, definitely want to do that, but how do I actually do that? Well, essentially, you need to seal the deal with what is called an irresistible offer. And when it comes to signing people on a long-term package, the only way you're going to be able to do that is if, one, there's genuine and big savings involved for signing someone up onto a long-term package, but two, if the prospect is consciously aware of what those savings are. So for example, if you offer a long-term package, you probably already have some discount associated to that. So they're saving money on that end. If you don't, you absolutely should. And on top of that, you might have an enrollment fee. If it's possible, I strongly recommend that you waive your enrollment fee, because this is really going to basically add some discount. And on top of that, if you're signing someone up to a 6-month package, that's guaranteed revenue for the next 6 months. So it is definitely worth waiving that enrollment fee for basically the opportunity of just long-term recurring revenue. Now, essentially, how you do this at the end is you also want to put a dollar value on it, so the prospect is aware of what they're basically saving. So, for example, using that same example, John, I'm so glad we can help you with this. Fitness, it definitely needs to become a long-term aspect of your life in order for you to lose those pounds, John. And on top of that, that's why when you sign up to a 6-month package, not only are we going to heavily discount your membership, John, but we're also going to waive our $100 enrollment fee. Now, what that looks like, John, is when you sign up to that 6-month package versus if you just go away, think about it, and come back later, you'll be saving $300 worth of savings, John. And you just want to position yourself as the best possible solution to the prospect's problems, but also give them a, awesome discount, because not every prospect is going to be, super sensitive to price. Every now and then you might get someone who's making, 6 figures, multi-6 figures walk into your gym, right? But at the end of the day, who doesn't love a good bargain? Everyone loves a good bargain, regardless of how much they're making. Now, the key to actually making this work, and the key to basically stopping the prospect from going, oh, okay, sounds interesting, I'll walk away and think about it, is this needs to be an offer that is only redeemable on the spot right then and there. The prospect, you basically can't allow the prospect to say, oh, okay, can I go away and think about it, and if I'm interested, I'll bring you back. You can't let them do that, because if they do, I guarantee you they'll never sign up to your basically gym, and they'll never become a client. If someone does say something like that, you simply say, oh, look, no problem, John. If you want to go away and think about it, you're absolutely welcome to, but I don't offer this to every single person that walks through the gym, John. So if you wanted to join up later, I wouldn't be able to offer you this sort of a discount. You just want to basically add a bit of a sort of take it or leave it element, and that will really help prospects, sort of just take that jump, add a little bit more confidence to them, and I guarantee that will be reflected in your bottom line. So if this video has been helpful and you want my help growing your gym, click the link to a video in the description, check it out, and thanks very much.